trial. You might have seen me running around all day, but if you haven't already, my name is Inayat, and I'm the head of mock trial and one of the core team members here at Cambridge Legal Conference. It's been a long day, so I won't take much of your time. The mock trial is a replica of a real court of law. This is including the setup and the individuals who will be participating. We have the judge, the jury, the defendants, the prosecution, and the witnesses. These terms may seem very complex and foreign to you right now, but the trial itself will be a great application and an explanation of all of them. If necessary, feel free to access the mock trial glossary with all these key terms and their explanations on the Cambridge Legal Conference Instagram account. For those who haven't been able to read the mock trial scenario, I'll provide a brief explanation right now. The scenario revolves around the head boy of ACTIN High School, who has very recently been the victim of what seem to be hate crimes. The prime suspect is his academic rival, the head of prefects, who is being charged with the aforementioned crimes. The mock trial will revolve around this premise, and we will see our head of prefects defend himself against a prosecution. Before we start, I would just like to thank the witnesses, jury, counsel, and all those who have gone towards making the mock trial come to life. Most of all, make sure to enjoy and interact with the jury during deliberation sessions. Without further ado, let the mock trial begin.
All right, in the Crown Court today, we are here to hear the case of R and Rahul on the side of the R and Manav. On the side of the defense, we have Daksha, Sunithi, and Aisha. And on the side of the prosecution, we have Nidhi, Ragad, and Sara. This is a criminal court case that will be tried by a grand jury of 12 individuals here. We have juror 1, our main juror, Samuel, and we have 11 other jurors who will be deciding the guilt of the individual. Very nice, thank you. All right. So to begin the case, we would like to first have the opening statements of the prosecution, please.
Okay. Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today we gather in this esteemed court to address a series of grave offenses that have disrupted the peace and integrity of our community. The defendant stands accused of defamation, burglary, trespass to property, vandalism, theft, and assault. These allegations strike at the very heart of our societal fabric, undermining trust, safety, and sanctity of our personal property. Through the presentation of evidence, testimony, we will illuminate the defendant's culpability in these reprehensive acts and seek justice for victims who have suffered in their hands. Thank you.
All right, thank you, prosecution. Can we please have the defense's opening statement?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury and your honor, today we gather here in this courtroom to engage in the pursuit of justice, to carefully examine the evidence presented before us, and to ensure the truth prevails. As the defense, it is our solemn duty to advocate for the accused and to uphold the principle of fairness, reason, and the presumption of innocence. Our client stands accused, but let us not forget that accusation does not equate to guilt. It is the prosecution's burden to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that our client is responsible for the alleged offenses of burglary, defamation, theft, assault, and vandalism. As the defense, we will scrutinize every piece of evidence, examine every witness testimony, and uncover the truth beneath the surface. In the pursuit of justice, we must also recognize the importance of empathy and compassion. Behind every legal argument and courtroom drama, there lies a human story. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, defense. Now, would the prosecution like to call their first witness to the stand?
We would like to call Rahul, the head boy, to the stand.
All right, Rahul, please join the court on the stand. All right, Rahul, before you are seated, please raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I swear to tell the truth.
I swear to tell the truth,
The whole truth.
the whole truth,
And nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
All right, thank you, Rahul. You are now sworn in. Anything you say will be legally binding and can be used as evidence in this court. Prosecution, you may begin with your examination in chief.
Please state your name for the court. Why have you brought Manav to court today, Rahul?
He has caused significant damage to not only me physically, but mentally as well.
Can you state one of these instances that has caused you such trauma?
He has pushed me down the stairs, which caused me to fracture my ankle, and it was traumatizing.
Yes. Overruled.
The prosecution would like Exhibit 19A to be displayed.
Please display Exhibit 19A.
So, if I'm correct, this is the medical record where it states that you had a panic attack. Can you please tell me more about this panic attack?
So these panic attacks are basically stress-induced. I've been under a lot of pressure lately, and that naturally induces these panic attacks. And
Has the defendant by any chance contributed to the stress?
absolutely. He has perpetuated hate, and that has put a lot of pressure on me to survive.
Can we also talk about the symptoms and how they changed after every interview? Can you please explain how that worked?
So after every interview, of course, the sort of burden of, head boy was getting down on me. But of course, that's natural. You get such an important position. You have to keep your head high and withstand this sort of pressure.
So would you say the symptoms that you stated were more in regards to the panic you were feeling rather than, delusion?
Absolutely, it was the panic.
The prosecution would like to display Exhibit 7.
Harassing me in school, they're stealing my stuff. I really can't do it. I need to do something to get out of this. I need your help really bad. Like it's getting so bad to the point where
Rahul, can you please rephrase what was said in that video?
So what was happening in that video is I was on a private phone call with my mother, and I was talking my heart out to her and how the pressure it's quite high, and I just needed an outlet, and unfortunately my privacy was breached, and it was a very vulnerable moment for me, and I felt violated.
Would you say that this happens more often than it should with your position as head boy?
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
would you say that this contributes to a lot of the mental pressure and stress that you're currently going through?
Absolutely. I mean, the hate perpetuated by Manav has been horrifying.
So, can we pull out a hospital record? Can we pull out Exhibit 20? Yeah. So, if I'm correct, this is your medical report after Manav pushed you, correct?
Correct.
And
Sustained. Can the prosecution please provide evidence of Manas being pushed down the stairs?
I will rephrase my question. This is the hospital bill that was sent to you after you went to the hospital after a certain injury, correct?
Correct.
And how did this injury affect you?
I missed out on a very important SSLT event.
So it added to your mental stress and trauma even more.
Yes, that event was extremely important to my position as head boy.
So throughout all of this, the alleged defendant, if this were to be the work of the alleged defendant, would that mean that he is responsible for your mental trauma?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, is that all for prosecution?
Yes.
All right, thank you. We will now be continuing with the defense's cross-examination. Can the defense please take the stand?
Hello.
Hello? Yes, okay. So, please state your name,
Rahul.
your full name.
Rahul ji.
So, what is your relationship with the head of prefect?
I'd say it's a rivalry.
In what sense is it a rivalry?
In a
Unanswered?
Overruled.
in a school setting, we've competed most of our lives in school.
In school, for particularly, what would you say? Is it like academic, sports, or is it position?
More recently for the position, yes.
For a position, okay. So, how do you think, so what is your relationship with the head of primary?
It's purely professional.
Objection? Relevance?
No, I'm building
Sustained,
foundation.
please state the reason you're asking this question at this time.
Okay, okay. We are trying to connect it with what the head of primary is hiding from him.
All right, building foundation, allowed.
Okay. So, do you ever feel like the head of primary is hiding something from you?
Not that I know of.
Are
Objection,
you-
relevance.
Overruled, overruled, overruled.
Are you
Building foundation.
okay? Are you very close with the head of primary?
No,
You are not very close with the head of primary.
no.
Okay, thank you. So, has there, so in your mental illness report, which is Exhibit 19A, can we have Exhibit 19A, please? Can we scroll down? Second page. Okay. So you, on June 6, 2023, you got into a fight with a close friend due to impulsive decisions. Can we know who this close friend is?
Objection, relevance.
Building foundation.
Overruled, I would like the defendant to answer the question. Oh, sorry, the victim.
I don't recall. It was quite a bad panic attack, and when these panic attacks happen,
You said it is due to some impulsive decision. It has been clearly stated. Do you know what this impulsive decision is? Please look at.
I don't remember. I don't
Okay.
recall.
So you do not remember what happened on June 6, 2023?
No, it was quite a long time ago.
Okay.
Thank
So
you,
if it was-
sustained. Asked and answered, please move to a new
If
line
it
of
was your
questioning.
close friend, how do you not know this person?
I don't recall. These panic attacks are quite severe. Have you never had a panic attack? Like,
If
as
it
a
is
young
your-
associate, when you were under pressure, have you never had a panic attack?
I'm sorry, I do not forget my close friend when I get a panic attack.
Order,
Objection.
please refuse from badgering the witness. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now, who do you suspect to be the one who pushed you down the stairs?
Objection,
Objection.
leading.
Sorry?
Leading.
Yes,
Who-
thank you, leading.
Who do you suspect to push you down the stairs?
Objection, leading.
Overruled, overruled. Answer
It
the
is
question.
not reading.
One of the head of prefects.
Okay, so why do you suspect him?
Number one, because he has, of course, been my rival. He'd do anything to damage my reputation and hurt me
So
in my
you-
position as head boy.
So you associated the fact that he is your rival in academics with the fact that he pushed you down the stairs.
Objection, testifying.
Sustained, testifying. Please
Okay.
rephrase your question.
Okay, so, so, okay, let's rephrase that. Okay, now the head of prefect, another thing is that when you were in the principal's room for your meeting, you saw the head of prefect enter, am I right?
He was.
After your meeting.
Isn't-
He
Yes?
was there.
Okay,
Objection,
and what did you
yes
see?
or no? Yes or no. You can't ask a yes or no question.
Okay, fine. So, what did you see when the head of prefects entered the room after the meeting?
He entered the room like.
What
else
did you
was
see
supposed-
on his shirt, as you have stated in the case?
Yeah. His shirt was stained with markers.
Which color?
Red.
Red
only
color
red.
stain.
Yeah.
Okay. And then on another day, you saw the budget sheets with red crosses on the budget board.
Objection
On the board.
testifying.
Sustained. Please provide the evidence to exhibit.
Yes. The exhibit is, what's the case? For the
And we would
budget.
require defense counsel to ask the victim on what the evidence describes and displays.
Okay, exhibit
Thank you.
6. Oh, no. 18A is the? Yeah, 18A. 18A, please.
All right. Could the victim please explain to us what exhibit 18A shows?
So these are my private files that were stolen and then marked, crossed off very clearly, and then posted in the common room.
Okay. Who do you suspect of doing this?
Manav, head of
Why?
prefects. Again, he
Objection.
was,
Badgering.
Sustained. You cannot ask why. Simply rephrase your question and make it more
Okay.
specific.
Why do you think that this was done by the head of prefect, or why do you consider him your first suspect for doing this?
because he's been my rival all my life. And
Okay, so that's the only reason.
Pretty much.
Okay. Thank you, that is it.
All right. Thank you. Would the prosecution like to continue with re-examination?
Okay, no, he's not.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. I will give you 3 minutes for re-examination.
Can we please have Exhibit 2F displayed? I would like to ask you, Rahul, have you seen this tweet before?
No, this is the first time I'm seeing it.
How does this tweet make you feel?
Pause. I would like the victim to read out the tweet for the court, please. Thank you.
There's a tweet by Manav, quote, "I deserve that. I was told by so many seniors and teachers that I would get the position and that I am a good representation of the school. And then they select that, redacted, Rahul. Can't believe I wasted so much time on my application, shaking my head, skull emoji."
Okay. So,
Order, please.
Rahul, how does this tweet make you feel?
It's, it's what if that's what he feels, that's what he feels. But I don't think he should have done what he did just because he lost a position to me.
Do you think that him subjecting you to this cyberbullying is okay?
Absolutely not.
And the fact that it's liked by 25 people, how does that make you feel?
It makes my life in school harder. I mean, he's perpetuated so much hate against me online and in school. I can't walk through the hallways without getting insulted.
So you believe that these implications are influential?
Of course, they hurt my image, definitely. And they also contribute to my deteriorating mental health.
I would like to state the time and date of the tweet.
Yes, please.
2:21 p.m., September 1st, 2021. After this day, did you ever face a lot of bullying in school or anything of the sort?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you possibly believe that it could be due to this tweet?
Yes.
Do you consider Manav popular within your school?
Relatively, yeah.
So something he would say would make a big difference to everyone else.
He's quite influential, yeah.
That's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, counsel. We will now be. Yes. Thank you so much, Manav. You are now dismissed. Yeah. Okay. I guess. Okay. All right, we would now like the defense to call their first witness to the stand.
We'd like to call Manav. the
All
head
right,
of
Manav,
prefects.
please take the stand.
Let's go. Where?
you. Next time. All right, Manav, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I swear to tell the truth,
I swear to tell the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
All right, thank you, Manav. You are now sworn in.
Please state your name for the court.
My name is Manav.
What year are you in, Manav?
I'm in my senior year.
Do you recall where you were on 30th of August, perhaps?
Yes, I was at home with my parents.
How about the 31st?
I was also home the day before school, yes.
Okay. Could you please state your position in the SSLT?
Currently, I'm head of prefix in the SSLT.
Please pull up Exhibit 11C. After seeing the SSLT hierarchy, do you think this is significant, important on the head boy's
Objection
position?
testifying.
Overruled.
Yes, I think the head boy carries a lot of importance.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's the most sought after position.
Okay. So what was your reaction when you saw all of the positions that were finally being released?
I was obviously a little bit disappointed that I didn't get it, upset, a little frustrated, but I was also happy that I did get head of prefix.
You mentioned frustrated. How frustrated do you think you were?
I don't think I was severely frustrated, but definitely a little annoyed at the time that I didn't get what I wanted, but not anything severe.
Okay. If you were really, really frustrated, how would you have reacted?
When I'm really frustrated, I think I always like confronting the person and talking with them.
Okay, moving on. Are you perhaps aware of the chain of tweets that were circulating about the head boy's position?
Yes, I am aware.
Okay. Do you admit that you wrote one too?
Yes.
Please pull up Exhibit 2F. Now, could you please read out your post?
I deserved that. I was told by so many seniors and teachers that I would get the position and that I'm a good representation of the school. And then they select that Rahul. Can't believe I wasted so much time on my application.
Okay. Now, another question. Are you perhaps aware of what defamation means?
Yes, I'm aware what defamation means.
Please pull up the Defamation Act 2003, page 2, honest opinions. Before that, can you please state what your idea of defamation is?
Slandering someone's
Objection
name.
relevance.
Building foundation.
Overruled. Building foundation.
Okay. Page 2. There, honest opinions. Got it. So, after seeing your post, do you think your statement was defamation according to these agendas?
Based on this criteria, I don't think so, because I was just expressing an honest opinion.
Okay. Finally, okay. There are 6 other posts also talking about the same situation. Why do you think they weren't included in defamation?
I think he's picking out an example with me, but I didn't do anything different to the other tweets.
Was there any particular post that you saw beforehand?
Yes, I remember seeing one specific tweet before I had posted mine.
Objection
Please-
evidence.
Please pull up Exhibit 2E. Yeah. Here, there's no time mentioned. This tweet, are you sure you saw it beforehand?
Yes, this is the tweet I saw before I had posted my tweet.
Okay. So why do you think that you were the only one that was specifically blamed for defamation, even after seeing all of these?
I think Rahul holds a grudge against me because his ex is my girlfriend.
Order, please. Come on, guys.
Please pull up Exhibit 16. Is this the
Can
first
we
time
have
you...
order in the court, please? Thank you.
Rahul? I mean, Manav? Is this the first time you're seeing these text messages?
Yeah.
Were you aware of the relationship that existed between your girlfriend and the head boy?
Order, please.
No, I was not.
After you read these text messages that are currently being displayed, what do you feel?
A little upset.
Okay. What does this exactly interpret to you?
Objection asked and answered.
Overruled.
I don't know.
Moving on, please pull up Exhibit 12. No. Manav, can you please confirm whether you wrote this letter or not?
No, that's not my handwriting.
Okay. Then could you pull up Exhibit 12A, please?
Order. I would like Exhibit 12, the previous evidence to be read out first before we continue
Okay.
to new evidence.
Go back
court.
to Exhibit 12.
Yes,
Manav.
Manav, could you please read this out for the court? Yeah. Oh, could you scroll up, please, clerk?
I'm writing this to express my dissatisfaction with Rahul being the head boy. You know for a fact I deserve that position. He barely works and has no something with the students. If it was truly democratic, everyone knows that it would have been me. I truly worked so hard to get that position, but Rahul, who is barely in class, gets just because he has been in school longer than me. Honestly, this is so unfair and unjust. This is why no one likes him. Genuinely, I would do anything for that position. It was mine to begin with. Signed, Manav.
You can now begin with your line of questioning.
Okay. Please pull up Exhibit 12A now.
Before we continue, can Manav confirm once again for the court whether he wrote or did not write that letter?
The previous letter?
Yes.
That is not written by me.
All right.
Can you confirm whether this is your handwriting?
Yeah, this is my notes from class, yeah.
Okay. And clearly, these two handwritings are very different.
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. Please pull up Exhibit 1, the map. Okay. So where exactly were you when the head boy fell or was allegedly pushed?
I was in the first floor doing my greenhouse activities.
Was there anybody as a witness?
Yeah, the head of student council was there.
Okay, that's it.
All right, thank you, counsel. We would now like to have the prosecution's cross-examination, please.
I was frustrated, despondent, upset. I talked to the person to solve my issues. Can we please pull up Exhibit 19B? Please, this is way too much. Just for the court, you said you talked to the people to find a solution, correct?
Yes.
Can we have this read out by you, just so you remember what you do? The first part.
Manav got into a physical altercation with 5 other students from the year above due to him not being drafted for the football team. When asked why he struck one of the 5 boys first, he stated that he looked at me funny. I knew that the way he looked at me meant they were laughing at the fact I didn't get in. Manav was suspended for 3 days and suffered minor bruising.
So much for solving issues while talking. Anyways, so you can confirm that this happened, correct?
Yes, it did happen.
That they looked at you funny and therefore you hit them?
I think you're ignoring the context of the situation.
I'm sorry, I'm reading the report. Let me rephrase. He looked at me funny. I knew that the way he looked at me meant they were laughing at me. Manav got into a physical altercation with 5 students from the football team. When he asked why he struck one of the boys, you gave this answer, correct?
Yes.
So he looked at you funny and therefore you hit him.
I think you're ignoring the context of the situation.
Explain the context to me, please.
Overall.
Those boys, I had been with them and I knew their intentions. I could clearly hear them making out that they were making fun of me, laughing at me, pointing at me. So it's not as simple as I think they were laughing at me. It's clearly mentioned over there.
Can you please read the second part of this report?
29th of November 2018, Manav got into a second unprovoked physical altercation, having unwarranted anger towards Josh. Josh was celebrating a birthday party with Jessica in school when the fight began. Neither student chose to speak up about the issue. Both students were given a verbal warning.
I would like to highlight the words unprovoked, unwarranted anger. Is this what it states in the report?
That's what the report states, yes.
And would you say this is what happened?
I don't think so, no.
What exactly happened?
Josh.
Please explain.
I'm building foundation.
Building foundation. I'll allow it.
Josh had made it public knowledge to everyone that he liked Jessica, and I felt the need to talk to him about it.
I'm sorry, is talking the same as unprovoked physical altercation?
Things escalate.
I asked if it's the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
Overruled.
I also would like to get more into Exhibit 2F.
Clerk, Exhibit 2F. Do you sleep on the computer or what, man?
This is your tweet, correct?
This is my tweet, yes.
And when you said this, again, you felt frustrated, despondent, and upset.
Yes.
How do you normally react to the situations where you...
Sustained.
I will rephrase that. How is it that when you are frustrated and upset with everyone else, you hit them, and with with Rahul, you suddenly want to talk to him? I'm in cross, I can lead.
By talk again, I could have escalated into fighting them again, but the whole point is I fight them to their face.
So you just stated that you are capable of escalating to a physical situation with Rahul, correct?
Have I ever done something behind someone's back without their knowledge?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Order, please.
Have I ever gone behind someone's back to push them? Why would I do that when every single altercation that I've had has been up front?
So you would like to get caught up in another physical altercation. Can we please move back to Exhibit 19B? In this specific exhibit, it says both students were given a verbal warning. What do you think would have happened if you escalated into a fight with the head boy? What do you think the consequences would be?
Can you elaborate the question? I don't understand.
What do you think the consequences would be? Considering you were given a verbal warning, what do you think the consequences would be if you got into yet another fight, and that too with the head boy?
I think it would be just like any other consequence for hitting someone.
And do you feel that you're special, that you have no consequences?
No, it's just
Okay,
that.
just making that clear. Can we have Exhibit 6?
All right, counsel, this will be your last line of questioning for cross.
Is this your t-shirt?
Yes, that is my t-shirt.
What are the colors on the t-shirt?
Red, blue, and green as far as I can see.
Can you see the difference of pattern in the blue and green versus the red?
I don't get your question.
The difference in pattern. The blue and green seems to be colored on while the red is splattered on, correct? according to the picture, I must say.
Please answer the question.
Objection, speculation.
Answer the question. You can't object.
Potentially.
Can we also bring about Exhibit 6A?
Last line of questioning, counsel. I'll give you 1 more minute.
These are your markers?
These are not my markers.
How are they not your markers when you offered them to the head boy?
I had them at the time, doesn't mean it's my markers.
Thank you. Sustained.
Let me rephrase that. Did you or did you not offer these same markers to the head boy?
No, I did not.
It's in the scenario.
Sustained. Please move to a new line of questioning. I'll give you 1 more question, that's all.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, thank you. All right.
It's in the scenario.
Would the defense like to continue with re-examination? You will have 3 minutes. Please keep it concise and stick to 1 line of questioning. Like 3 minutes. You'll have 3 minutes. You'll have 3 minutes to continue your re-examination of your witness before they are dismissed. Could I please have counsel for prosecution and defense here for a second? Just one vote. Why don't you play the video yet? No? No? All right, thank you. Thank you.
And can you put the mic on when you're saying objections, bro?
Okay, it doesn't matter. Go. All right, thank you. Why are the counsels helping each other? You guys are against each other.
I'll go now with the certificates.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go. All right, order, please. We're going to have re-examination by the defense now, please.
Okay. So do you admit to the anger issues that all of the prosecution was claiming for? And it was mentioned in the psychiatric examination.
Yes.
So when you were angry, how exactly do you confront people with it?
Objection asked and answered.
Overruled.
As I said in the first testimony, I would go up and talk to them and then go about physical altercations from there straight on.
Please pull up Exhibit 5. After watching this video, there's clearly a person who pushed the head boy down the stairs.
Can we stop here for a second? Can the clerk please play the same video again at half the speed? .5. Order, please. All right, continue with your line of questioning.
So after seeing this video, you can clearly tell that there's a person who's pushing the head boy down the stairs.
Is there a question?
Wait. Is it clear that, is it clear that there's a certain jacket being worn by that person?
Yeah, from what I can make out, he is wearing a jacket.
Could you please state what color that jacket is?
Looks black on this film.
Okay. Please pull up Exhibit 15.
Order, please.
This was a picture of you that was posted on October 2nd, right?
Yeah.
And can you specify which color you're wearing?
That looks like blue to me.
And can you specify the day of when the head boy fell down the stairs?
The same day, October 2nd.
So clearly, those things that you're wearing
Objection testifying.
Thank you, and objection leading. Please rephrase your line of questioning.
I'll just end it.
Jiran? All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you, counsel for the defense re-examination. Thank you very much, Manav. You are now excused. Thank you for your testimony. All right. Order, no clapping. Well, fine, actually. All right, would the prosecution like to call their next witness to the stand?
We would like to call the head girl, Jessica, onto the stand.
All right, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I swear to tell the truth,
I swear to tell the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
All right, thank you, Jessica. You're now sworn in. Anything you say is legally binding and can be used as evidence in this court. Prosecution, you can begin with your examination in chief.
Can you please state your name for the court?
Jessica Austin.
And can you define your role in SSLT?
I'm the head girl.
Can you define your relationship with Manav?
Manav is supposedly my boyfriend.
Supposedly.
Order, please.
That's an interesting choice of word. What is supposedly supposed to mean?
We have something going on.
By this something, do you mean Rahul?
No. Yes.
Order.
So that states that you currently still have
Objection
feelings for
reading.
Rahul.
Thank you. Sustained. Please rephrase your line of questioning.
I can rephrase that. Do you still have feelings for Rahul?
I guess
Objection,
so.
relevance?
I'm building foundation. So you currently have feelings for Rahul and you are dating Manav.
I have some unresolved feelings for Rahul, but I'm dating Manav.
So does that mean that you would testify in both their best interests, considering you care about both of them?
Yes.
So I would like to ask you, is Manav capable of doing something like this?
He has some anger issues. I mean, we always had problems
I will
with
rephrase
that.
my question. Is Manav capable of doing this?
I think so, yeah.
You are under oath. Let me remind you, you are under oath. Is Manav capable of doing this?
Objection, badgering.
Overruled. Please answer the question, witness.
Yes.
Order, please.
And you and Manav are still currently in a relationship?
That is true, yeah.
That's it.
All right, thank you, counsel. We'll now continue with the defense's cross-examination.
Okay. So, can you specify your relationship with the head of prefect?
Objection.
Current relationship with the head of prefect.
Ask and answer.
Differently stated, not the same statement.
Sustained. Asked and answered.
Okay. What about, so would you say you're in a genuine relationship with the head of prefect?
Yes.
In a genuine relationship. So can we pull up Exhibit 13? Okay. So this is a page of your diary entry, yes? Or no?
Can we have the witness read out the diary entry, please?
Yes.
Sure. Dear diary, I saw him today. It had been so long, but there he was. I swear he looked back at me. Even better, he smiled too. He wants to get back with me, I know it. 3rd September 2023.
Order, please.
Dear diary, I don't know what's with him. He acts like he doesn't love me. I know he misses me. He just doesn't know it yet. Wish I could speed it up with the love potion. Dear diary, he looks so cute in his blazer, but I hate him. He destroyed me. Like, can you believe it? I might switch to a revenge potion.
Order, please.
Okay. So clearly from September 1st, the diary entry, you can understand that you just recently broke up with
Objection testifying.
Can you say that you recently broke up with the head boy at September 1st, somewhere close to that date?
I guess so, from what I recall.
Okay. And this was an entry written after you broke up with him?
Yes or no?
Yes.
And it was once you started dating the head of prefect?
Yes.
Objection, yes or no?
Overruled, overruled. She's asking these questions. This is cross-examination.
So, do you realize that do you know the date when the head boy was pushed down the stairs?
Yes.
Can you state it for me?
2nd October.
Yes, and the diary entry, your last diary entry specifically, was written on 2nd October as well.
That seems to be true.
Okay, so the fact that you stated that he destroyed me and I might switch to a revenge potion could potentially mean something?
Objection, speculation.
Speculation.
Sustained.
Overruled,
No.
overruled, overruled. I want to hear this line of questioning,
Okay,
please.
can you please answer? Could it potentially mean something?
No.
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 So you don't think that you mentioning revenge, okay, never mind, I will repeat it. So would you say that you currently hate the head boy?
No.
But that is what you have written in your diary
It's
entry?
just an expression I felt at the moment.
On 2nd October?
Yes.
Okay. And, okay, can you pull up 19C evidence? 19C. Okay. So here, you had written notes and signed them with someone else's
Counsel,
name.
can we please have the witness read out the behavioral
okay.
report?
So please read out the report for me. No, please read out 2209-2022.
Rahul Ji made a complaint to the school counselor that Jessica had been writing notes and signing them with his name. The notes included defamatory comments regarding students such as Manav, Patrick, and Sean, all of whom share the same friend group as Jessica. Jessica denied any involvement, but teachers did state that Jessica may be attempting to instigate a conflict between students in her grade.
Okay, so you have written notes and signed them with someone else's name, which means you have forged notes before, am I right?
No.
Have you forged notes before? Under someone else's name?
No.
But that's what it states in your report.
But I clearly denied it.
Okay. And you did attempt to, so it's written that Jessica may have attempted to instigate a conflict. Have you liked the idea of conflict between students?
No.
And yet you were involved with two boys specifically at the same time.
Objection, speculation.
You were
Sustained.
involved.
I'm losing this line of questioning. I'm not sure what it's for.
Okay. So do you still communicate with the head boy?
I don't recall the last time.
Okay. Thank you, that's it.
All right, thank you, counsel. All right, I would like to call for a recess of 10 minutes as I retreat to my chambers. We will continue. Thank you, but not yet. We will continue with re-examination after 10 minutes. Now our jury will begin their deliberation. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Huh? Oh no, I just need this. I'll take it back from you. So you can take out this mic, just make sure you put it back. All right.
Where do you know where? No, I don't know. You do it on. Like in the back. That's it? Yeah. Because all the everyone take this off.
It's working.
Put them on, put them on. Can I ask?
Check, check.
What do we do? please. We don't have that much. We all turn it off? Oh, wait.
Check.
Are you ready?
Wait, it's kind of slipping off my...
Take a minute.
Slipping off my head.
You guys were defensive prosecution.
We don't know. We'll decide. We'll talk it out.
What do we exactly
No, we can't talk it out loud. He's gonna start interacting with the crowd first.
Okay, yeah, first crowd, then you.
Okay, so who do we think is in the video? We know the evidence.
Check all of your mics.
Honestly,
You can hear like...
because there
Is
was
it
some
the
parts
standby one?
where Rahul was being put on.
Yo. Hello? Hello? Hi. Hi. Okay. Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Has the case been fun so far? Okay. Okay, cool. And so far for me, this case has been interesting as hell, bro. Like, Manav, he seems guilty of assault. Like, his anger issues, like, he needs to get that in check. And that thirst trap, bro. He posted a thirst trap wearing the same shirt that he was wearing when he pushed his victim down the stairs.
Okay, but how can you be so sure it was his shirt?
It's the same color shirt?
It's a black and white camera. It could be any color, any dark color, but blue.
It was clearly stated that was blue.
It could be maroon. That's ACTIN school's mascot color. What do you think?
Hello. Do you guys think it was the same color?
Do you guys
No?
want to
You guys don't think he did it?
The audience believes it was not the color. And there was clearly a jacket in the video.
The person who pushed Rahul down the stairs wore a jacket, and Manav was wearing a sweater.
Exactly.
Guys, what do you think about Jessica so far?
What do you think it was? Guys, let's go turn by turn, okay? Let's go turn by turn.
Jessica's weird.
One by one.
Jessica is definitely the one.
Okay, how many of you
What
think
do you think
Jessica
it
is the one that did it? Hands up.
Why?
Honestly, it seems like a situation.
But listen,
It
Jessica's
honestly
not on
seems
trial.
like a situationship rivalry, and it's just that Jessica is.
Wait, but
still
see,
allowed.
Jessica's not on trial over here. So we can't say anything about Jessica. Let's talk about Rahul. How many people think Rahul is guilty?
He's the victim.
Okay, Rahul's the victim, but like he might have like made it up.
Oh.
Okay, but then we had a video, but who knows? Because of the whole rivalry. Okay. Okay, let's hear from the audience. Anyone who wants to speak up? Okay, back there. Let's go.
That one over there.
Yes, back there.
Who's speaking?
It's first of all, it's Jessica because if we look in the video, it was not a jacket. It was a jacket. Okay, it was not a pullover. And in the picture where who was it? Yeah, Manav. His Instagram picture, he was wearing a pullover there.
Yeah.
Just because Jessica got rejected by Rahul, just because Jessica got rejected by Rahul, and then like I don't know, Rahul reported her.
No.
Now she's trying to get back.
Rahul and Jessica dated. They broke up, and Manav and Jessica are now dating. Supposedly dating. I think Jessica is the cause of the problem, and she's the one who did everything.
Yeah, because Jessica keeps on changing whatever she thinks, supposedly to yes, to no. Like, make up your mind.
Yes.
I mean, it's like not only about Jessica. Let's talk about Manav a bit. I think Manav is totally guilty. Those anger issues were really getting. He was throwing anger fits.
It's a spur of the moment. But do you guys really think that?
Okay.
Do you really think that Rahul's anger was provoked because? Do you think that Manav's anger was provoked because Rahul and Jessica had a prior relationship and that she does have feelings for him still?
Guys, I think Jessica was trying to sabotage Manav because she still has leftover feelings for Rahul. Exactly. The audience believes that.
Okay,
Guys. Didn't we just watch the video? And do you guys really think it was the same person considering there was a height difference and you couldn't actually make out the face, the clothes?
Free Manav.
Anyone who wants to speak, any specific
Jessica
person?
did it. Free Manav.
Let them go. Okay,
Moaz.
No.
Moaz.
I was guilty as hell, bro.
Up there.
Shut up. He's guilty.
Should we take one of these?
Nah.
I'll go down with mine.
I'm going to go.
On Manav's shirt.
Everyone, guys, can we please listen to her? We need to reach a final verdict, and it has to be someone guilty. We don't want to prosecute someone who's not guilty. Let's hear it, please.
Yeah.
Guys, please order. Guys.
Okay, let one person talk, please.
So yeah, on Manav's shirt there was red ink. So what if he was like crossing out the files and then the ink bled onto his shirt, and then he scribbled on his shirt with other colored markers to seem normal and like he was doing something else.
Yeah, that seems like a really fair point. Does
anyone else want to speak up there? At the back, there's a lot of people.
Guys, raise your hands up high, please.
Guys, just stand up if you want to speak.
Hold on, over there. Over there, that girl over there. Okay.
So the Instagram post that was posted by Manav, in which he's wearing a different sweater. It could be a picture of another day, and he just posted it that day to make it look like he was not the person pushing Rahul down the stairs. Isn't that possible? Because you don't have to take the picture at the exact time that you posted.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's
It is though, but don't you think that he testified being in another class?
Guys,
no, but that means that it grows more of a possibility of Manav, the head of prefect, to also be guilty.
At the back, over there.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yes, moving on.
I feel that Rahul orchestrated this whole thing to frame Manav.
Why do you think so?
I just feel like
Guys,
he really showed that Manav did it.
1 second. Guys, can everyone be seated, please, before we continue the line of questioning? It's really chaotic.
Okay, guys, for now, just sit down and you'll raise your hands and we'll come to you.
Could
just
we
sit down,
have
sit down.
everyone that's not speaking, please remain seated? Okay, guys, we'll have one more round of jury deliberation.
Jury deliberation is over. Now we're gonna continue.
One more question. Amber, one more question.
Done.
Last question.
Guys,
Can we remain seated, please? Guys, maintain decorum, please.
Are you team defense or team prosecution? Huh? What are we supposed to be sensitive?
Done. Jury deliberation is done. Huh? No, there's no. Guys, it's about to start, please. Okay. All rise for the. What did he say? Inayat, what did he say?
All rise for the re-entry of the judge.
All rise for the re-entry of the judges, please. Guys, you don't clap for the judge, by the way. Judge has a mic inside. It's not there, it's not there. Moaz. Where's the... Give the mic. Moaz has the second mic. We need a mic.
Let's go.
Curtains are opening. Manav, talk fast.
All right, order in the court, please. Everyone, please be seated. We're going to continue where we left off with Jessica's re-examination. Jessica, please raise your right hand. Order, please. Everyone settle down. Everyone settle down, please. Thank you. All right, please raise your right hand. I swear to tell the truth.
I swear to tell the truth.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So swear be
All
God.
right, you're re-sworn in. Please, can prosecution begin with their re-examination?
So first of all, I would like to express my extreme disappointment in the audience for convicting an innocent girl.
Order, please.
Can I please have Exhibit 13 again? Can you please read the third part?
He looks so cute in his blazer, but I hate him. He destroyed me, like, can you believe it? I might switch to a revenge portion.
Do you actually believe in black magic?
No.
Just checking. But I'm building
Sustained.
foundation.
What is the relevance to that question?
I'm building foundation.
All right.
Okay. Do you feel like as a teenage girl, you are, like, your emotions can be validated?
Yes, like all the defense has been doing so far is making me feel like my emotions are invalid.
So this was momentary. You thought, you felt bad about something and you responded to it.
Yes.
Do you feel like your privacy was invaded with the defense showing your diary?
Yes.
And what is a diary meant
Order,
for,
please.
according to you?
Could you repeat that?
What is a diary meant for, according to you?
It's something very personal to me.
Overruled.
It's something very personal to me, and I feel like they invaded my privacy by going through my diary.
I would like to pull Exhibit 19C.
This is your last line of questioning.
So, as you said before, you do not condone violence, correct?
That's true.
In any of these situations, did you ever show violence?
No, I have not.
So, you instigated something out of a childish, impulsive decision.
Yes.
So, there was absolutely no violence involved.
Yes.
And do you have a violent history?
No, I don't.
Do you believe in, I don't know, pushing people down the stairs?
No.
Sustained, please conclude this line of questioning.
All I would like to say is, do you have any real motive to hurt Rahul?
No, I don't. All this time, what defense has been doing in legal terms, if you didn't understand, is just badgering me about my emotions and making me feel invalid about my emotions as a teenage girl.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, counsel. Thank you, witness Jessica. You can now leave the stand. Thank you for your testimony. All right, would the defense like to call on their next witness? To the mic.
We would like to call upon the head of student council, please.
All right, the head of student council, please, can you take the stand? All right, Zainab, please rise, raise your right hand. Stand and raise your right hand. All right, please repeat after me. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. All right, thank you. Now sworn in. Defense, you can begin your examination in chief.
Okay, what is your name?
The mic is not on. Witness.
Your
Alia Khalid.
And what year are you in?
Year 13.
Okay. What is your position on the student council?
Head of student council.
And how do you feel about your position?
I'm satisfied with my position. I'd say I'm pretty happy.
Can we put up this hierarchy exhibit? Exhibit 11C, please. Yes. Okay. And Do you feel that this hierarchy is necessary?
No, I think it just creates
Objection, relevance?
Building foundation.
Overruled, overruled.
I just think it creates unnecessary tension between the SSLT.
So, do you think it gives people unnecessary power?
Yeah, I feel like it just gives the head boy and the head girl way too much authority, and it demeans the rest of the SSLT members, creating resentment.
And do you think this could cause some people to have tensions?
Yes, because I feel like this hierarchy is giving way too much power to the people on top, which kind of feel the power is kind of abused.
Okay, let's move on. Let's go back to October 2nd when the head boy Rahul was pushed. The prosecution keeps accusing our defendant that he's the one who pushed down Rahul. Do you believe this?
No.
Why is that?
I have known Manav, and we're on pretty good terms. And I was with him during the time I think Rahul was pushed. I'm not sure about the details.
Yes, one sec. Could we please have exhibit 17? 17, yes. And then could you scroll down? Okay. Okay, never mind. Okay, so, okay, where were you at 1:25?
I had a free lesson, so the teacher let me go. So I was with the head of prefects in the green rooms doing activities.
Okay, and then can we go back to exhibit 1, please, the map? Could you just say one more time, where were you and Manav on the map?
We were on the green room and the first floor.
Over there, okay. And, okay. And, so you guys were together during that time?
Yes.
So
Objection,
is it
asked and
possible? Okay. So is it possible for Manav to go do the crime and then come back?
No, we were together doing activities, and that's it. That's all I know.
And what was he wearing? Was he wearing a jacket?
No, he was wearing like a blue sweater or sweatshirt, I think. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Going back to previous situations that occurred with Rahul, do you think his behavior is reasonable?
No.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you, counsel. We'll now begin with the prosecution cross-examination, please.
Can you just repeat the fact that you weren't sure about the details? That's all you knew, but you can remember exactly what you were doing at 1:25, correct?
I am not sure about the details about Rahul's incident, but I do know what I was doing. And
That's not what you stated to the court. You stated that you were not sure what you and Rahul were doing.
no, I was with Manav, hence why would I know?
Can I remind you, perjury is a crime. Are you sure or unsure about what you're saying?
I'm pretty sure. I said I was.
Pretty sure. Correct?
I am very sure.
You seem to be changing your argument significantly over minutes, seconds. Another thing you said, which quite intrigued the prosecution, how long have you known Manav?
For quite some time.
Quite some time. And how would you define your relationship with Manav?
I guess just good terms, like we're schoolmates, part of the SSLT.
And yet, although you're just schoolmates, you were doing activities together during his free period.
I feel like it's because we're part of the SSLT, I guess. We just both had free lessons, so doing activities seemed like not a big deal.
So you have spent time with Manav.
Yes.
And you have known him for quite a while.
Yes.
So would you say that you have a bias to Manav?
No.
So do you have the same relationship with Rahul?
I don't really know Rahul.
So that does cause a bias to Manav. No?
Well, I know Manav and I can speak for him. Don't know Rahul, so I wouldn't want to say anything. All I know
Okay.
of him is as he's a part of SSLT and his behavior there.
Another thing you said is that Manav is extremely involved in unreasonable behavior. What do you define as unreasonable behavior?
Well, I guess arguments and just having small disputes, that's it.
So, small disputes. As the SSLT of the school, you believe a small dispute is a physical altercation?
No.
Then what do you define as your small disputes that you've known Manav for so long?
I haven't known Manav for so long.
You just stated you've known Manav for so long. Are you sure or unsure about your position in court?
I said I know Manav for quite some time, not so long. I just know him.
Let me rephrase it. If you've known Manav for quite some time, how do you claim that his disputes are small?
Well, I'm not following Manav everywhere, knowing...
You don't have to follow Manav to be part of the SSLT and know there was a physical altercation at school, do you?
Yes.
So you knew about it. Yet you came to court and stated that he only takes part in small disputes.
Well, as in small, like, I'm not really aware of all of his fights and stuff. I just know of what I've heard and what I've been told.
So you didn't know about the physical altercation, yet you just said you knew about it.
No, I said I'm not sure of all the video.
You weren't sure about the details, and now you're not sure about the fight. Once again, I ask you, as perjury is a crime, are you sure or unsure about your position in court today?
I am.
You're sure? So you're sure about the details? You're sure what you did at 1:25 p.m., but you're unsure about details,
Counsel,
unsure.
please conclude this line of questioning.
All I would like to ask is, do you really know Manav?
I know him as an SSLT member.
So you
and
don't know him?
schoolmates.
So you wouldn't be able to say whether Manav was capable of something like this or not?
As the head of prefects and a member of the SSLT, I believe he has standards of conduct within school.
And yet he got involved in a physical altercation.
Well, I guess mistakes are made.
All right, Counsel, please conclude.
So,
Final question.
according to the standards of SSLT, you can be involved in a physical altercation, still be part of the SSLT, and still follow conduct, according to you, correct?
Yes.
Seems pretty unsure to me. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Counsel. Under court's discretion, there's going to be no re-examination for this witness. The witness is now dismissed. Thank you for your testimony. All right, would the prosecution like to call a witness to the stand? Or was this the prosecution's witness? All right, under the court's discretion, can we have one member from the prosecution, one member for defense, please, for a couple of seconds? All right, then you guys will call your witness. Because Zayan, who are you calling? Decide. What's the next play? What the hell? What about Zayan? Make it quick. Defense. Wait, no, Zayan was against the defense. You call Zayan and then you can use it. Just weave in the whole Manav thing through that somehow. Call Zayan. You have to call Zayan. You have to call Zayan. All right. All right. Would the prosecution like to call their next witness?
The prosecution would like to call on the head of primary.
All right, head of primary, please take the stand. All right, please raise your right hand. And repeat after me. I swear to tell the truth.
I swear to tell the truth.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
May God help me.
All right, thank you.
Please state your name for the court.
Abdul.
Oh, okay. Abdul, what is your relationship with Manav?
Me and Manav really aren't that close, but I'm like top friends with Rahul.
You're friends with Rahul. What would you say about Rahul as a person?
Rahul, he's amazing. There's nothing more I could say about him. He's great. I love being friends with him.
I would like to pull Exhibit 4A.
Can we have order, please?
So even though you don't know Manav very well,
Yeah?
are you aware of everything that has happened in the past in terms of his violent behavior?
Yeah, I have. I mean, everyone knows about it.
Do you think he'd be capable of stealing, well, documents?
Well, maybe. You never know. People these days.
I would like you to read out the confession.
Lol.
Order, please.
I know the head of prefect stole the file. ...
Do you believe that you or any person in regards to you could own this account, run this account?
You never know.
Were you previously aware of this account?
Yes, I was.
And you don't have any, well, suspicions of who may run it?
It could be Manav.
But why would Manav testify on? So you're saying that Manav is even prone to this kind of behavior?
Manav could do anything. He could play victim for all you know.
So Manav has a history of violent behavior and a present of victimization, according to you.
Yeah, I feel like he likes the spotlight on himself, you know? Because he gets into fights all the time. He's getting into random drama with people. So maybe he
So
could be the problem.
Your main suspicion on who might run this account is Manav himself, who is trying to victimize himself in a situation that he caused.
Yeah, because I think he's afraid. He's afraid of getting caught.
In all of this, do you believe that Jessica would be prone to doing something like this?
I'm not going to speak about Jessica.
Again, for the court, can you please elaborate whether Jessica would do something like this?
She could, but I don't think so. Because I know her and Manav are in a relationship.
Were you aware of Jessica and Rahul's past?
I was aware of their past.
And was it, I don't know, messy?
It was a little messy, and I know that it didn't end well.
But Jessica would still never do anything to harm Rahul.
I don't think so, no.
All right. The court would like to redirect back to Exhibit 4A. Can counsel provide substantive evidence to prove the origin of this account?
No.
All right. Can the witness provide substantive proof to the origin of this account?
No, I can't.
All right. So how can this evidence be relevant in this court? Would you want a sidebar for that?
Yes.
Right, come.
I'm the one that made the account.
Excuse me. Who is that there? Order, please. Yes.
I have indeed been the person that has made the Acton_Confessions_2023 account.
Please approach that. Please stand in the front. Please state your name.
I'm Leo Michael N.
All right. Leo Michael N., can you confirm that this confessions account was created by you?
Yes, this in fact was created by me.
All right. Under the court's discretion, we will have a surprise testimony by Leo Michaels N. You have been dismissed. All right. Order, please. All right.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Since we will be regarding this as a prosecution witness, prosecution, you can begin with your line of questioning, your examination in chief. What did you say? Oh, swear, thank you very much, yes. All right, Leo, please raise your right hand, stand up. Please take off your glasses. We are in a formal court place, thank you. You can put them back on after you've sworn in. All right, please raise your right hand. I swear to tell the truth.
I swear to tell the truth.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
You can put the glasses back on now. All right.
Thank you.
All right, please state your name to the court once again.
Leo Michael N.
Okay, can you confirm you have full ownership, not partial, to the confessions account?
Yes, I do have full ownership of that account.
All right, so what's your relationship with Manav?
There's no certain relationship that I'd say. I know him. I've seen him around in the corridors a couple of times. He is a part of the SSLT, so he is quite relevant.
So you can confirm you have no relationship, friendship, or a SSLT relationship to Manav?
No, I don't, but I do know him as a person.
All right, perfect. Can I pull up Exhibit 19A? Does his behavior towards students and teachers change the way that, Manav, 19A, oh, 19B, sorry. As an unbiased third party towards the situation, can you confirm that his behavior towards students and teachers changes the way that people may view him?
I personally would not know how to answer that question. He is a good person, but yeah, I have heard other stuff from around the school.
All right. Does any particular experience with Manav affect your assessment of him?
There have been several. So at times where I feel that he's a really good person, where he helps me to help other people around me. And there are times where the supposed anger issues that I personally feel, I'm not sure if that's been mentioned yet, but I feel that they do exist. Although they're only for probable cause. They don't just come out of nowhere. But yeah, the guy, he seems like a pretty good guy overall, but he does have some recent outbursts at a while, which do make sense, to me at least.
So you are aware of his his history with violence?
I've heard of the physical ones. I haven't seen any physical ones, but I have seen the outbursts.
All right. So you would like to claim yourself as pretty unbiased towards Manav's behavior, right?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
All right. Now, what's your relationship to Rahul?
I would pretty much say the same as Manav, but yeah, he's the head boy, so see him around a bit more often, and he is disliked by people.
Would you feel, okay, as you are aware, would you say that you're aware of how other students treat Rahul in the school?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Can you explain how they treat him?
Okay, in summary, the way he's meant to be treated, but to elaborate on it a little bit more, if he is treated the way he treats other people, the way he acts with other people, and at times it is unjust, at times it is just because he got the position, although he is pretty well known and he did win because of the votes, but again, at sometimes the things that he does, it does contribute to the way he's treated, but it's not that bad overall, but
Can
just
you,
the way
can
he
you
deserves.
please specify on that, on how he treats other people and how he's treated back? Objection. Sorry?
Relevance.
Sustain. Please state the relevance of this question.
Foundation.
All right.
It's been foundation for a long time.
I'll give you one question to lay foundation.
All right. Would you say there are students harboring resentments towards Rahul.
Yeah, several.
And would you say Manav in particular is instigating that resentment?
I've heard about it, but I wouldn't like to say confirmed yes, as it's not come up to me directly. But yeah, it's pretty likely.
Pretty likely. All right.
All right, thank you, counsel. We will now begin with the defense's cross-examination of Leo. Defense, please take the stand.
Okay. Okay, can you open up evidence 4A, I believe. Is it 4A? Yes, 4A. Okay. So you own the confessions account?
Yes.
And do you think, who is the one who sends you these confessions?
That was completely anonymous, as I did try to track the account, as I am a bit of a curious person, but all what I found is 0 followers, 0 posts, and nothing much. The account was a dummy account, it was a burner account. So I received this from pretty much an unreliable source, but I am the one that created the account.
Okay, so not everything you receive from other students can be true. Is that right?
Yeah, but most of it is.
And how would you support that argument? Most of that is true. Can students make it up, or how would you know that?
Objection, compound.
Yes, thank you. Please rephrase your question, break it down into singular questions.
Okay. How would you know that a confession sent to you by a student is real or fake?
It's a confessions account. I don't really need to confirm whether it's real or fake.
Okay, so repeating, you cannot confirm whether any of the confession is real or fake.
Yeah, but then again...
Yes or no?
Badgering.
Yes.
Overruled. Answer the question, witness.
No.
So you can. So you just said...
Sorry, yes then.
Yes.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, thank you. And you state that you are unbiased. Are you an unbiased person? To both Manav and Rahul, between Manav and Rahul.
Compound.
I'm scared.
Please answer the question.
I am a confession. I do host a confessions account, so anything that comes in, it goes on the page, whether it be of my friends or not my friends.
Sorry. I will repeat my question. You stated to the prosecution about things you had heard about Manav and Rahul. Would you say that you're an unbiased person between the defendant and the prosecution's victim? Alleged defendant.
Yeah, unbiased, yeah.
Okay, so do you know about all the physical altercations with Manas? I mean with Manav, sorry.
Yeah.
Overruled. Sustained. Correct. It is asked and answered. Please move on.
What about Rahul? Are you aware of Rahul's erratic behavior?
Asked and answered. Please move on.
Answered.
Okay. So, hold on. You stated that he had got involved in physical altercations. Do you know, how did you get this information?
Through some through the confessions page, again anonymous, so no point in asking from where, and some through the gossip that's going around Acton. So yeah.
Okay, so it is. Let me just repeat this. It's either through gossip or through confessions that you got all this information.
Yeah, throughout the school, yeah, and it does seem pretty serious.
No, yes or no? It is through this that you have gotten this information.
Yeah, and the cast one is to
the prosecution.
Overruled.
Okay, so all of this that you've said to the prosecution is things you have heard through confessions or through gossip. Nothing you can confirm.
Asked and answered.
Yes
yes,
or
sustained.
no?
Asked and answered. Please, counsel, complete your line of questioning.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Thank you, counsel. Would the prosecution like a quick re-examination?
Yes.
Yes, I will give you 3 minutes for re-examination max.
Yeah,
All
take
right,
the
you can begin.
sunglasses off. You need it. You don't know any of them, yet you can testify that one's good and one's bad, correct? You can say that Manav is such a good person even though we have clear medical records of his altercations.
Objection.
It's not an objection.
Okay. Overruled on speculation.
Yet, and you can say that Rahul is a bad person. Also, you stated whether it's my friends or not, it goes on the confession page. Sorry, who are your friends? Who are you referring to as your friends?
My friends.
Overruled Building Foundation.
My friends are my
Who
friends.
are these friends? Why were they relevant in this specific case?
My friends are not related to this.
In context of what you said, it did sound like either Rahul or Manav were your friends. Which one?
None of them
Which
were.
one?
None of them.
Yet you can still say whether one's good or bad.
Partially.
Can we have Exhibit 3A? You stated... No, not that one. Oh yeah, this one. Okay. You stated... Give me the sweater.
Can counsel first explain what is the relevance of this evidence? What is this on the screen?
This is the lost and found log, which was received by prosecution, which states that on September 4th, 2023, a jacket that was lost, which is also the jacket found as evidence, was retrieved by LMM. Can you repeat your name?
Can we please, can the clerk please zoom into the third row? Can the witness please read out the third row, please?
Please read it out.
Okay. Third row. September 4th, 2023, I'm assuming. Year 13, varsity jacket, black, and supposedly my signature.
Supposedly. So is it not your signature?
It is
yes
my
or no
signature, but I do not remember signing this.
Okay. Can we please have Exhibit 5C?
Final line of questioning.
Is this or is this not your jacket?
This is not my jacket.
Can counsel please explain the relevance of this evidence? Where was this found?
This was found in the case of where Rahul was pushed down the stairs. The 5A shows the relevance.
Can we please pull up 5H? 5A, sorry. Can the witness please explain what they think this is?
What supposed looks like a black jacket with a blue writing on it on the same stairs that was allegedly the location where Manav has pushed down Mr. Headboy.
Continue.
So once again, you have still not retrieved the jacket that you had once lost because you do not remember signing the logbook, correct?
Yes, I do not remember
So you
signing
currently
it.
do not have that jacket in your possession.
No, I've never gotten it back since I lost it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Under the court's discretion, the witness is now dismissed. Thank you so much, witness, surprise witness. All right, under the court's discretion, we will be entering a 5-minute recess for both sides to start constructing their closing statements. Right, 5 minutes recess. So the jury will remain here and I will remain here. All right, 5 minutes. not a bad idea. Okay, they don't need to clap, bro. It's whatever, man. All right, thank you. So we'll now be moving into closing statements. Can the prosecution please come forward and present their closing arguments? The closing arguments will be 5 minutes, and there will be no intervention in between. Yeah, wherever you wish. You can come. You can address the audience and the jury.
The defendant, who has constantly shown aggression, his significant other, who even admitted the same, stands before you pleading innocence. Every witness that stood before us on the stand has vouched against Manav's behavior and stated that it was foreseeable. Furthermore, serious harm and damage reputation to the claimant, not under matter of public interest as it's speculation, nor honest opinion as Manav's popularity or high position makes him obligated to prevent harassment of Rahul from escalating. The prosecution has provided enough and more evidence in order to bring justice to our victim, who, let me remind you, is just a teenage boy who has suffered traumatic experiences which the defendant has caused. All acts constitute defamation, assault, and theft, causing Rahul considerable distress, deserving justice. Your Honor, just because the defense stands for injustice doesn't mean you, the honorable jury, and the audience we stand before has to as well. All the prosecution aims to prove today is justice. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, counsel. Can we now have the closing arguments for the defense, please?
Your Honor, juries, and my audience who sees the truth, we are here today to prove innocence of Manav. Our defendant stands here with no guilt and only accusations. Prosecution accused our defendant of defamation, even though it was a simple expression of opinion. Then everyone else on those tweets should be brought here for the same claims as my defendant. My defendant was also accused of burglary, even though Manav wasn't even present on the 30th and 31st. So how could he ever taken the documents that were left behind carelessly by the head boy? Meaning, yeah. So theft can't even ever be established. And according to Oxford v. Moss 1969, confidential information can't be even stolen in the first place. So what is the prosecution trying to establish? And without theft, there is no burglary. How does the prosecution even plan to brilliantly accuse my defendant of all of these claims? Even vandalism. If he didn't steal the documents, how could he ever vandalize it? And this head boy himself stated how he only saw a red stain on the shirt. But clearly, on the evidences, we can see a red, green, and blue, unless the head boy was colorblind. Even though the evidence, and the head boy clearly was established to have some anxiety issues. So he could have seen something that was not even present, and that could have been that could have been Manav, which he's just blatantly accusing just because of his filler memory. And assault is not even in the picture because Manav would have just done it to his face without any hesitation, as he does not slide around, and the defendant himself has mentioned it multiple times, and you could even see it in the psychiatric examination. So where is his motive? We will never know. And finally, according to Theft Act 1986 and Defamation Act 2013, nothing can be established from the prosecution's claims. So each accusation that the prosecution has done falls apart in front of us.
All right. Thank you, counsel. That concludes our closing arguments for both sides, and that concludes the arguments and cases for both sides as well, for the prosecution and the defense. Now the jury will begin their deliberations, so can counsel for both sides please leave the courtroom? Thank you. Right, while the jury begins deliberating. Yeah. All right. Now, the audience also has an opportunity to deliberate between themselves. We will be putting up a QR code on the projector. You'll get to vote on whether you think the individual, Manav, is guilty or not guilty. No, you're jury anyway. And the jury will take those votes into consideration. So we'll have the QR code up in a bit. Until then, the jury will begin deliberating. Thank you. All right, can we have order, please? The jury have come to their decision, and I hope the audience has at least contributed to the votes. Can we please have the counsel first please rejoin the court and sit in their seats? Thank you. Drum roll. All right, whatever, man. No. You guys don't need. You guys don't need. No, they don't need. All right. After a long trial, so it's not that long, but after a long trial, we've seen evidence from both sides. We've seen closing arguments and witness testimonies from both sides. We've seen a lot of scandals, a lot of emotions running high. So can we please have the victim and the defendant please join us at the front of the stage? All right. Face each other. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. All right. So, order, please. Order, please. Juror number 1, can you please rise and state your verdict before the jury? Drum roll, please, everyone. Mike? Ah, yeah. Okay, again.
We, the jury, hereby declare the defendant Manav not guilty on all charges.
Go, Harsha. Order. All right. Order, please. Manav, you have been exonerated of all charges. Thank you. All right. All right, thank you very much, guys. All right, and that concludes our mock trial. Please be seated. We're just going to go over a few more things before we kind of let you guys all go, because I know it's been a very, very, very long day. We're also very tired. So thank you, jury. Can we please have a round of applause for the jury, please, first of all? Thank you very much. Yeah, all right, jury. Huh?
You're going to yap? Please yap. Just yap.
Go. Bye. All right, jury, you can leave the stage now. Thank you. All right. So, settle down, please. All right. So, very long day. I hope you guys enjoyed what we'll be doing. Again, I think all the formalities of the day and all the grandeur and all of that is gone by now. Everyone's tired, even I'm tired. So, we will be sending out a feedback form via email in the coming days. So make sure you fill that out, because again, this was very much a first time for the entire organizing team. We really wanted to try a few things, experiment with the workshop, experiment with the design of the workshops. We want to know what your favorite workshop was. Wait, can you guys just tell me right now, favorite workshop? Okay, I was walking around, I did hear a lot of moral dilemmas, favorite workshop. So, fair enough. Respect, okay. So, but again, we want numbers, we want statistics. So when that feedback form does come out, make sure you fill it out, because we really want to know. We really want to know what workshop to continue for next year. In terms of the mock trial also, we'd love your feedback on that. Very, very quickly though, I just want to thank a few people. Obviously, first things first, I want to thank the SLT for approving this event, for allowing us to sort of do this. It was a very risky idea to have a legal conference that is not a competition, that is not an MUN. But they very much approved it. They're very gracious and very, sort of accommodating when it came to that. So thank you to Mr. Steve, Mr. Peter, Ms. Sandhya, Mr. Phil for all of the approvals and for making it a very, very systematic and streamlined process. I would also love to thank the support staff. Mr. Vijay, please round of applause for Mr. Vijay. Mr. Raju, Mr. Padman the Goat, and everyone else on the support staff team who have come here on a Saturday and have also been here for 12 hours on a Saturday to help us out with the merchandise, with the event overall. I'd also like to thank Ms. Bhavna for the merchandising as well. She's done a really good job, so a round of applause for her, please. These are all people that work behind the scenes. And finally, I would really, really like to thank our core team of students. I know not all of them are here because even right now, they're dealing with so much stuff related to what's coming next, your certificates. But a round of applause for them once again, please. If you do see anyone wearing a core team lanyard, please make sure to walk up to them and say thank you, because this event would not have been possible without them. Now, the thing that you've all been waiting for, obviously, we are partnered with Middlesex University, which means that this is a university accredited event, which means that you get a university accredited certificate. So, before you leave, yeah, you can woo for that also if you want, right? So, before you leave, the same way you came in when you registered, make sure you do collect your certificate before leaving. We've created a whole system for that, right? Make sure you don't forget. And in the event that you have or a friend of yours has left early, we can always courier their certificate to them at a later date. All right? So with that, we'd like to close Cambridge Legal Conference for 2024, and we're hoping to see you guys next year, and we're also hoping to see you guys in the Middlesex version of this event, which will possibly be happening in either April or sometime towards end of term 3. So thank you so much for coming, and we hope to see you guys really, really soon. Thank you very much. All right, you guys can start moving out through the doors on the left side. Oh.